Research Talk. Today, I'm alone. I'm not with Daisy. She couldn't join me, but I hope I'll be with her next week. Yes, we are talking about PhD holders. Maybe you are an aspiring PhD holder, you're an aspiring PhD candidate. This is your opportunity. Please remember to follow, to subscribe, to like, to share these videos so that others can benefit. Let me just quickly check whether we are actually live on the other platforms as well. And then we'll straight away get into it and enjoy. In the meantime, let me also share my screen. Okay, I see that we are. Let me see. Please tap the screen and share the live. Let others know that this is what we are doing. Perfect. Yeah, I see we are live on LinkedIn. Beautiful stuff. So yeah, let me share my screen so that we can get going. We only have 30 minutes to do this. We got 30 minutes to do this. Right. Let me share my screen. Okay. I hope you can see my screen. How busy professionals finish PhDs without quitting their jobs. You don't have to quit your job to focus on the doctoral studies. Definitely, it's very, very demanding, but guess what? It can be done. Let me see if I can do slideshow. Let me see if this is going to work for us so that you can see full screen. Okay, beautiful stuff. So I have put a full screen there so that you can enjoy how busy professionals finish PhDs without quitting their jobs. Strategy for success in academia and career. Let me put my other gadget down and we get rolling. Welcome to PhD Success. Now, somebody is thinking, well, I'm doing my master's, I'm an MBA student, and I welcome here. You are most welcome. You're most welcome because obviously one of these days you'll be doing a PhD as well. So yeah, we are very happy to have you. The PhD challenge. Why many fail? Why many fail? There are some sobering statistics here. Over 50% of PhD starters never finish. I remember that time when I was doing my PhD. I was shocked that some people would spend 10 years and still not be able to complete. Because there are also some people that ask, how long does it take to complete a PhD? It depends. If you can do it in 2 years, man, you are breaking the record. If you can do it in 3 years, that's quite of normal. 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 14 years, whatever. As long as the university allows you to still be there. But I want you to finish in 3 years. Is that a deal? I hope that's a deal. So 50%, they never finish. Motivation is not enough. This is one big thing I learned when I was doing my PhD. Motivation alone is not enough, guys. If you are waiting for inspiration, you will not complete the PhD. No system. This is another problem. You need a system. You need a system for you to make it. Trying to add a PhD on top of a full life without strategic systems is not going to work. The PhD challenge. Why many fail? I would love to hear comments, especially those of you who are watching on LinkedIn and those watching on YouTube. Please let me know, where are you watching us from? Are you enjoying what we are talking about? Is there anything you really want us to talk about another time? Because definitely, it's good for me to know that I'm actually speaking to you. Okay? I really need to know that I'm talking to you and whatever I'm saying is actually resonating with you. So let's look at the 5 proven systems for PhD success. 5 proven systems for PhD success. Strategic pathways for busy professionals. Okay? The first one is research alignment. You need to integrate your PhD topic with your professional work or industry. I know that when we were talking the other time about choosing a research topic, one of the things we emphasized was that you need to align your topic to your supervisor's research interests. That's very important. But the third thing that you need to think about, if you are a busy professional or you are an executive or you're an entrepreneur, you need to integrate your PhD topic with your professional work or industry. Now, I know some people will say, no, 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 I don't want anything to do with my work. And that's perfectly fine. But guess what? There's a reason why it's important for you to align it with your work, because this is something you already have a lot of experience. You have your more than 10,000 hours in that trade, and you live it every day anyway. So the only thing you will need then is to learn how to write and think in an academic manner, right? The second system is time architecture. Time architecture. Build dedicated deep work sessions and protect them fiercely. My God, you need to build dedicated deep work sessions and protect them fearlessly. What does that mean? It means that you need a stringent timetable. Have a timetable that you follow. Because tell you what, you are in the workplace and sometimes you are even at home and your mind wanders away. Even when you're supposed to be resting, you are thinking about the board meeting, you are thinking about that customer who didn't pay, you are thinking about that journey you need to travel and all that. So if you don't have proper time architecture, you are going to have a challenge. Take this PhD as a very, very serious project. Number 3, supervisor protocol. Supervisor protocol. Manage your supervisor relationship like a high stakes project. Your supervisor is one of the major pillars that determines your success in your PhD. And many times I come across people who want to do PhD and they are very casual about it because they don't know what happens in academia. The other day I was talking to somebody I respect, and he made a call and he said, Doc, I need you to guide me concerning my academics. As we were talking, he told me, I already have a supervisor, and my supervisor is waiting for me to send in my topic. But I had not yet decided. So I've consulted a number of people, but I thought I should talk to you as well. So as we were talking, I asked him, are you aware that the fact that you already have a supervisor and you are telling me that your supervisor cares about you? Oh, that's more than a gold mine, dear. That's more than a gold mine. It's more than a gold mine to have a good supervisor. So you may not be having the ideal supervisor, but make sure that the relationship works. If you understand the importance, you will do the best that you can to make sure the relationship works. Number 4, momentum maintenance. Momentum maintenance. Have you seen how an aeroplane starts moving slowly and then at a certain stage it gains momentum? Hey, and it begins to move so fast, so fast. Have you ever seen an aeroplane that has gained momentum and it's about to fly and then it reduces speed? I have never seen it, unless something is seriously wrong. You gain momentum and keep gaining momentum. Keep going. You cannot afford to gain momentum today, then tomorrow you are down, another day you are up, another day you are down. It doesn't work like that. So, what you need to do is to utilize chapter 0 and celebrate small wins consistently. We'll talk a little bit more about chapter 0 later on. But it's important for you to know, gain momentum, and don't wait until you complete your studies to celebrate. Celebrate the small wins. Okay, and then number 5, defense ready mindset. Good doctoral students already have the defense in mind as they are doing everything. Document everything from day one, preparing for Viva from the start. You don't start the Viva a week before. You don't start preparing 2 weeks before. You prepare for the Viva every step of the journey. So I know I've already touched a bit on the research alignment, and I wouldn't want to go too much into it again. We said number 2 system is time architecture. For example, some people ask, how much time should I spend per day on my PhD? That's a difficult question to answer because it depends on what you're doing and what tools you are using and so on. But generally, I would say if you can put aside 4 hours per day, not just 4 hours, but 4 productive hours. Remember, it also depends on the stage. Are you at topic stage? Are you writing the proposal? Are you correcting what the supervisor said? Are you writing the thesis? So it would depend. But what we are saying is block 90-minute deep work sessions in your calendar. Treat them like non-negotiable board meetings. Batch all reading and referencing on specific days. Execution beats inspiration. And consistent blocking is key to progress. So I normally say 4 hours per day. But even if you were to block 90 minutes of serious work every single day, I think system number 3, we said supervisor success protocol. System number 4, this is the one I thought I need to talk a little bit more about. Employ the chapter 0 technique. Write a motivational summary of your research's importance and read it when you are stuck. If I were you, I will make sure I write the importance or the significance of my study, why this study must be done, why it is being done, and why, if it's not done, what could happen to who? Is it to the government policies? Is it to entrepreneurs? Is it to vulnerable children? Is it to vulnerable women? I don't know what study you're doing, but why is it important? Write it down. If possible, put it on the wall. Put it somewhere where you can remember. If you are a technology savvy person, maybe instead of you putting it on the wall where you see it every day, you can actually you can put it on your calendar so that every single day you're seeing it. We call that chapter 0 technique. Reminding yourself of why your study is important. And of course, system 5, we said defense ready mindset. Now, let's look at a few real life stories, real success. What I'm sharing with you, these are not just theories. These are systems that have empowered professionals across Africa and globally. For the past 13 years, as an academic mentor, as a research supervisor for postgraduate students, I have seen many students. Some of them, they were even hopeless because they didn't have systems in place. Now, remember, this video is just going on for 30 minutes, so I can't tell you everything about everything, but I can share just a bit to give you the momentum or maybe just to inspire you to start going. So discover how individuals like Tabo, Dr. Achieng, and Nana leveraged the strategies that we mentioned earlier, those 5 strategies. Now, these names are not real names. So if the names I'm mentioning here are almost the same like your name or exactly like your name, please just know that this is for illustration purposes. So Tabo M, Operations Director's PhD. Tabo, a 42-year-old operations director in Johannesburg, transformed his styled PhD journey by aligning it with his company's post-COVID supply chain transformation, blocking 5:30 to 7 a.m. daily. That's 90 minutes. 5:30 a.m. before he went to work to 7 a.m. daily, That was time for school. Nothing else, no matter what happens. He completed data collection in 14 months and defended successfully in 3 years and 2 months. This accelerated his career, proving a PhD can be a catalyst, not a burden. Now, I want you, if you are a PhD candidate right now, maybe not necessarily PhD, you are a doctoral candidate, can you type in the comment section, how do you manage your time? Do you do time blocking as well? What's your specific time that you use for school? African academia and finance. In Kenya, Dr. Achieng O, a full-time lecturer and mother of 3, completed her PhD by utilizing early morning flights for writing and turning classroom challenges into research on digital learning. Some of you travel a lot and you've been asking yourself, how am I going? How on earth will I complete these studies? It's very possible you can do what Dr. Achieng did. She blocked time because remember, when you travel a lot, there's a lot of time spent in the airports and sometimes time also spent while you're traveling, while the plane is in motion. So she made sure she blocked the time during travel. In Nigeria, a banking executive in Lagos used the real-time transaction data from his fintech department for his study on financial inclusion, gaining bank sponsorship for fieldwork due to strong alignment. So imagine he was a banking executive and he used the real-time transaction data from his fintech department and it worked for him. So when you struggle, it means you need to think deeply on what else can you do that could make life easy, especially aligned to what you're doing every day. Your PhD journey, challenges and aspirations. What is the biggest? Did I look at this one? Okay, that's the one I was talking about, blocking time. Oh, no, I didn't talk about this one. Nana K, global professional. Nana K, a Ghanaian professional based in the UK, frequently traveled for his international development projects. We developed a hotel writing system, ensuring every trip included a protected 90-minute block for his PhD. You see, it's tempting if you are traveling a lot. Some of you executives, you know what I'm talking about. When you travel a lot, you realize that you are always tired. And you can end up being busy in parties, in this, in that event, and wanting to see. Remember, you are a PhD candidate. You are an executive, you're a PhD candidate. You are a tourist, but you're not a tourist. Just for this coming 3 years. He successfully defended remotely while managing a multi-million-dollar program, now consulting for African governments and global institutions. So there are no superhumans, but professionals leveraging systems. If these people have done, there are so many examples across Africa and beyond. We have clients in the UAE, in Asia, in Canada, in the UK, but most of the people that we have helped over the past 13 years are actually from Africa. So your PhD journey, there are some challenges and there are some aspirations. What is the biggest challenge stopping you from progressing on your PhD right now? For some of you, it's not even progressing. What is the biggest challenge that is causing you not to start the PhD journey? Is it time? Is it the supervisor? Is it data? Is it motivation? Are you currently enrolled in a PhD or considering one? Yes or no? Or already completed? I'll be glad to hear from those of you that have already completed as well. How was it for you? How was your journey? Share your industry or country. We love seeing our Pan-African and global family here. Achieve your PhD with expert support. If you are serious about completing your PhD with excellence and minimal stress, you don't have to navigate it alone. That's why Daisy and myself are here. We have a lot of videos that we've done that are on TikTok. The channel is called Research Mentor Global. Research Mentor. Mentor, Research Mentor Global on TikTok. So many videos that can teach you a lot of things. And we get testimonies almost every day. Guess what? We also have a PhD proposal checklist. If you want a PhD proposal checklist, just comment in the comment section. Proposal checklist, PhD proposal checklist. In addition to that, I would also want to give you a free literature review starter kit. Then, if you want to move to the next level, there is actually a bundle of all the products, the digital products for PhD students. You can just get all of them at 99 USD, which is about 2,000 rands. If you are a master student and you have watched this video until now, I salute you. If you are honors undergrad and you have watched this far, I salute you. Guess what? We also have bundles for every stage, and we also have free products that we have for you, because I have been a student before and I know there are times when I didn't have money. So it's a privilege for me to give you digital products that can empower you foundationally. And then when you get a bit of money, you can buy. The digital products, each one is about 10 US dollars, which is about 200 rands. But if you get the bundle, it gets cheaper. And then there are those of you who have written chapters, or you have written a proposal, you have written a thesis, or you want to prepare for the defense and you are not sure whether you are on track, or maybe you want to submit your work to your supervisor, but you are not too sure. You can send through us and we'll be very glad to support you. Those are the emails. You can email me on info@wealthcreationsa.com. And you can email daisy@academiskine@gmail.com. I just want to appreciate you so much for coming through. This is the end of how busy professionals finish PhDs without quitting their jobs. We love you. We want you to know that we care about you. Don't struggle alone. You are not meant to struggle. Some of us really, really struggled. But I have learned that it's important for me to make life easier for others. That's why we do this. Thank you so much. Let me just check if I have any comments from social media. Any comments here? I don't see any comments. But I know that some people may not have been able to watch live, but they are going to watch the video and then they will give us comments. Please, thank you so much for your time. God bless you. Have a blessed one. See you next week, 12 noon Central African time. God bless you. Bye-bye.